This screencast is a short introduction to VMail. VMail is a Vim interface to Gmail. VMail brings Gmail out of the web browser and into the Unix programming environment. If you use Gmail but hate using the mouse and think web browsers are for wussies, VMail might be the right email client for you. Now we're ready to start VMail. To start a VMail session, type VMail on the command line. This will open your inbox and show you the last 100 messages. You can move up and down this message list with the standard Vim motion commands. To view a message, just position the cursor over the message you want to look at and press return. This will open the message in a split window on the bottom and move the cursor into it. If you want to full screen the message, just press the space bar. While you're viewing a message, you can navigate to the previous message or the next message with Ctrl-K and Ctrl-J. To close the message window and go back to the message list, press Q. To star a message, position the cursor over it and press ***. If you want to delete a message, press ##. To make a message spam, press !*!. To switch mailboxes, press !M. You'll see a list of your mailboxes appear. You can use auto-completion here to select a mailbox, or you can move up and down the list with Ctrl-N and Ctrl-P. To compose a message in VMail, press !C. This will bring up a message composition window. The first thing you probably want to do is fill out the headers at the top. When you specify the recipients, you can use Vim's auto-completion feature to auto-complete your email addresses. Just start typing the first 2 or 3 letters of someone's name or email, and then press Ctrl-X, Ctrl-U. This will bring up the auto-completion window. Then, you can type the subject line and body of your message. When you're ready to send the message, type !VS. Most email is just plain text, but sometimes you'll get an email that contains HTML. If you want to see the HTML rendered in a browser, just press !H while viewing the message. This will open the HTML version of the email in your web browser. VMail can also handle hyperlinks for you. When you're looking at a message that contains a hyperlink, !O will open the next hyperlink after the cursor right in your web browser. This wraps up this screencast introduction to VMail. There are a lot of features in VMail we haven't covered, like relabeling messages, search, and VMail's command line batch processing mode. If you want to learn how to use these features, just visit the VMail webpage. Before you install VMail, make sure you have the following things on your system: a recent version of Ruby, a recent version of Vim, the Lynx web browser, and an IMAP-enabled Gmail account. To install VMail, type gem install VMail on your command line. This will install the latest version of VMail on your system. When you want to update VMail later to a newer version, use the same command. The first thing you want to do after you install VMail is create a file called .vmailrc in your home directory. This is a simple YAML file that contains your Gmail username, password, real-world name, and an optional email signature. After you create your .vmail RC, you can make Vmail generate an email contact list for you by typing vmail-g. Vmail will use this list to help you autocomplete email addresses when you compose your emails.